To Unknown Tech, and today I'm going to show you how to filter websites using DNS in IPFire. So pretty much this is for if you want to filter websites transparently, where you don't want to have to set a setting on a client's device. IPFire's web proxy, it does not filter HTTPS websites transparently, it only can do HTTP. So there's two ways for you to do this. One where you just want to specify one website and one with multiple. So I'll show you the one where you can just do it one website. If you go to edit host inside the IPFire control panel, you can just type in the host IP address as 127.0.0.1 and then the host name. So the host name is like the first part of the website. Like if you're blocking www.facebook.com, it would be www. And then what you type for the domain name is the website's name. So facebook.com, enabled, then you just click add. What the 127.0.0.1 does is it makes it so when it resolves to the IPFire appliance itself. So pretty much making it so the client can't get the IP address for that website. So now if I type in www.facebook.com, it won't be able to go to that website, but if I go to something that's not blacklisted, like google.com, it'll go right through. And so that's for blocking one website. There's a way to be able to block multiple websites using like a blacklist. I like this website right here, HP Hosts. It has like this one blacklist that's for a lot of different categories. Ads, phishing website, all that kind of stuff. But for this one, I'll just do the simpler one, ad filtering. So what you do is you just go to this website here and you can click this one. It takes a second. There we go. You want to copy from this line. So pretty much click, like hold Control, click there, scroll all the way down to the bottom, right before this line right here. Click Shift while still holding Control and click. Then copy. And then you need to enable SSH. So just check this, click Save. Then you want to SSH into the box. So SSH root at the IP address of your IPFire appliance. Yours is probably going to be different than mine. So mine's 10.0.5.1 for this virtual machine. And then -P 222 because IPFire uses that port instead of port 22. Yes, because I've been connected to this before. Password, type that in. And then you can use whatever text editor you want, but I just installed Nano because it's a little bit easier. Nano, etc, hosts. You could also do VI if you know how to use that. So this is the host file. This is pretty much the different things. That's a gateway. That's IPFire itself, the green interface. This is localhost. And what you do is you take those results, right click, paste. It's pretty much without being seen as it's typing all that stuff from this. So it'll take a minute. Okay, while this is going, I will go into the firewall rules because you don't want a client to be able to set a different DNS server. Like if they want to bypass this, they would set it to something like Google DNS. So all their DNS queries will go to a different server. So you got to create a couple of rules. So the first one, let's see, I have a picture right here that I did earlier. You need to set the source to any. So that destination, you want to type in the IPFire's green IP address. So that protocol, first one UDP, accept 53. And then you can name it whatever you want, but I just won't do that. First rule. And then the second one, you can just copy it. TCP, because DNS uses both TCP and UDP. I can't remember for which things, but it's something like that. And then the second one is two block rules. I gotta check this thing again. Source, green, meaning the whole client network. Destination, leave it blank. TCP first, 53, and leave it as drop. What would be better is if you did reject, because what happens when you drop a connection, the client will keep sending information for a long time after that, because it really has no idea what happened to that connection. If you do reject, the IPFire will explicitly say that that's not allowed, and so it saves bandwidth and time. I'll just put it reject, even though this I put it on drop. Let's see. Does that match? Yes, it does. Then copy it again, and this time put UDP. Same thing. Apply changes. Let's see if this finished over here. If I type space, no, it's still typing it in. Let's see. I'll just give it a second. There we go. Then Control X, save. And then you want to do etc init.d / DNS mask restart. Because IPFire has this thing called a DNS proxy. It forwards requests for websites it doesn't know about to a different DNS server. If you haven't changed it, it's your ISP's DNS server. And so I'll test this. So if I go to softpedia.com, let's see, is this set correct? There we go. Oop, just open that. You see there's normally an ad right here, but that's blocked. I'll try another one. There we go. See, advertisements blocked. So I'll do a test. So let's say I was a client that was trying to bypass this. I'll click Edit Connections, Edit, IP version 4. I'll change it to Google DNS, 8.8.8.8, 8.8.4.4, save. And then the thing is, FileHippo and Softpedia are cached, so that won't work. So I'll try PCWorld.com, looking up. See, it's stuck on looking up. So what that means, it's trying to find out what PCWorld.com's IP address is, but it can't find it. And to verify this, I'll go to here. It's been changed. So it's pretty much going to constantly try to look up that website, but it can't. So I'll change it back to automatic again and get rid of this. And then refresh. Probably got to close that tab. Let's see. Oh yeah. Sometimes you gotta disconnect because you'll change the settings and it'll just stay like that. So as you can see, it's back to the default. There we go. Let's see. If you like my video, please leave a like, and thank you for watching.